Yes, my clips. You know, I come down already, DJ 29 Studios this morning. Big up on yourself, Twin Supreme Radio Show it is. So, you know, we're live this morning. You don't know. Self-reflection is the topic this morning. I don't know. You go reflect by yourself. See me first stream. I big up your damn self. You have to get the thing line up and, let's see how best we can. Let's say visual good. Yeah, man. Who tune in already just make we know say alright. We showing in Twin Supreme Radio Show. Self-reflection I topic this morning and I come down already same way. Small endorsement, Goofy's Garage. You know you go past Aspin Road same way. Big up on yourself. Yeah man, for your finest mechanic and bodywork service at Goofy's Garage same way. Number to call Goofy's Garage is 1876-847-1156. That I number to call same way. Check them out. Mechanic service, bodywork service. You can get parts or little accessories right here. You see me? Right in front of the level center. You don't know you go. Bowl and Bossy Entertainment. Your finest recordings, mixtapes, video editing, video shooting, and all these things. Same here. Digital money is here. So you don't know you can go learn about cryptocurrency. Yeah. So that I go on a Bossy Entertainment. CMA number 1876-775-1921. That I number to check out on a Bossy. You see me? Waterlake Studios. Don't forget. CMA. Hillside Graphic Tees. Big up yourself. We say custom design. CMA. Create a own design as a Jamaican CMA. You know, build a own branding in a t-shirt. Hillside Graphic Tees. It is CMA 1876 at the number 432-7882 that I number for call Hillside Graphic Tees. Don't forget Fresh Kitty and more. CMA, so you can go check out Fresh Kitty and more. CMA for Instagram. You know, you don't have to go through the book, you know, cause we're there over IG over there, so CMA. Fresh Kitty and more. CMA, you can go check out Alexia's Classic Swimwear. Yeah, the number for Fresh Kitty, Alexia's Classic Swimwear, 1876-530-4436. So you can go check them out. That is the number to call. Up to date, up IG, you can get all our features there. CMA. So you want to fresh up on the kitty, fine. Fragrance. CMA. You have a young daughter and bring them up somewhere. You want a nice little swimwear. CMA for a 6-month-old to 6 to 12-year-old. Can go check them out, CMA. So we go dive right in at the show, and like always, CMA, so we don't know go. We are go self-reflection. So we are reflect for ourselves our one. CMA. See me? Yeah.
The satisfaction in taking the time to acknowledge what you've already achieved. Take time to reflect while you're enjoying the plateau.
Yeah, man, DJ Tin, best of yourself, same way. It's a great morning. It's a Monday morning. Twin Supreme Radio Show fans. We are here. Tune in. I don't know. We go have a blast this morning. We reflect for ourselves. Zim self-reflection and the things that we have practiced. Get out on a pen and a paper this morning. See me write down where you take away from the show. So you don't know. Right in that show. DJ Twin Supreme Radio Show is.
And while you're reflecting back on your past accomplishments, think about something else. Think about the potential within you that's still untapped. Consider these two questions during your time of reflection. Number one, what could I have achieved in the past had I been more diligent? Could I have been more disciplined, worked smarter instead of harder, said no more often to social functions, to community commitments? What could I have achieved in the past had I tried a little differently? Only you can answer this question. It's very personal. While you're reflecting and enjoying your plateau, all I'm asking is that you dig a little deeper and see if you can't be a bit more effective next time.
Sure.
Work a little smarter instead of a little harder. So that's question number one. What could I have achieved in the past if I tried a little more diligently? Now here's number two. How can I achieve more in the future? Well, if you take some quality time to thoughtfully answer question number one, you'll probably have a clue as to what's needed in the future. Do you need to work more diligently? Do you need to be more disciplined? Do you need to work smarter instead of harder? Do you need to say no more often? Do you need to manage your time better? That's one of the keys to reflection. You can put down on paper what worked for you in the past and figure out ways to translate this information into the future. You can design your better future if you can learn from your past. You can face your future with more excitement, more anticipation, when you design a future worth getting excited about. You can see your future and have it pull you, but don't forget to appreciate yourself for what you have done so far, for what you have done today. Know that your appreciation of yourself and your achievements will continue to fuel the fire of ambition. Self-appreciation is an integral part of success. You must develop a strong appreciation for your own style, your own methods, your own process. Take a self-appreciation inventory. Ask yourself a few questions. Start with number one. What have I achieved in the last 4 days, the last 2 weeks, the last 6 months, the last year, the last 10 years?
When you tune in for the show, you don't drop something like chat, say me, you know who are who live. So far, you don't know you come down already, Twin Supreme Radio Show. You don't know you're going to self-reflection this morning. We are reflect for ourselves, for the things that we are do, what we are achieve, for the dislikes, for the likes, for the good, for the bad. So we are reflect for all of the things and how we are do, how we not do, what we need to work on.
What have I achieved during these time periods? Write it down. Take a self-appreciation inventory of all you've done and all you've accomplished and all you've become. Take inventory of yourself. Now compare this list to your goals. Have you accomplished all you set out to do in the last 4 days, 2 weeks, 6 months, 1 year, 10 years? Compare your list. Maybe you've been so busy trying to reach your goals that you haven't taken the time to sit back and reflect on where you've really been. Look back at your list and say, wow, I really have been through a lot.
Sure.
I really have learned a lot. Look what I've done. Look what I've become. I wasn't like this 10 years ago or even 1 year ago. Look at me.
So, who the on the show so far can reflect for something like or achievement or great success what you actually have in the past month, in the past week, in the past year, like God know. You know, so I never have this, I never depend on a level here. See me, can drop in the chat, see me, so me keep the show alive and the energy going. Give you a little feedback for how I feel the show, why vibe, what it is like. Twin Supreme Radio Show. Self-reflection. We reflect on ourselves. Twin Supreme Radio Show now today. Our third month, same year, so we're fully 3 months now per YouTube by the Twin Supreme Radio Show. So that's our great reflection for me, you see me, and that's our success for me. So I feel good this morning for know say I'm my first 3 months. Me have almost 1,800 viewers so far. 270 odd to 278 subscribers so far. A great accomplishment that. And I feel good seeing me, Bev check in, seeing me, big up yourself. DJ Twin check in, seeing me. It's a blessing, it's a Monday morning when we come down. So we are going there. Sure.
Doing okay. Building your ambition takes little steps.
Yeah.
1 step at a time, 1 day at a time, 1 week at a time. And it's like taking your family to a reunion where people haven't seen your kids for 6 months or even a year. They say, my, look how you've grown. Well, you know your kids have grown, but when you see them every day, it's hard to notice.
Sure.
So write down all your accomplishments and see where you've been and what you've done and who you've become. You'll say, oh, look how I've grown. And that's step 1 in taking a self-appreciation inventory.
Through my online store.
So you know I go see me when it comes to YouTube and all these things. So you know I go with ads. See me. Who the on the show can reflect on themselves and what go on like, yo, twin, you know what, I come so far with myself doing this and me feel so good be- because in a all what go on, me can reflect on the growth, on the change in a my life, the different things that me I do, the different things that me learn so far. Who can reflect on that? DJ P Nisha there upon the live same way. Let me know. Share something in the chat same way. Load up the chat let me know what go on and how to feel about that self-reflection. Something here.
Now, here's step 2. What could I have
My
achieved that I
mind is
didn't?
more open and
Be honest
understanding.
now. This is
Yeah, man, we totally agree to it. We totally agree same way. You see your mind more open and understanding. You see me other people view and not be at one side. You see me? Yeah, because we used to think like, even now, being around people who think one way, like when you're growing them like, yo, bro, then you can reflect for yourself, like, yo, you know, some used to think that way, dog. So you feel good. You know, so guess what? I challenge myself to put in some work and the growth and the success will come. Like, the change, you're right in there, so. And we can feel the change, we can feel the difference in terms of how me think, what me I do, dog. Feel good, dog. Yeah, man. Wonderful feeling.
for inventory. Nobody else has to see it. What could you have achieved over the last week, the last month, the last quarter, the last year? What could you have achieved that you didn't? Would a game plan have made a difference? Would your direction have made a difference?
Yes,
Would
sure.
greater preparation have made a difference?
Sure.
Would more discipline have made a difference? In how you changed your habits, changed your life? Would time management have made a difference? Major time over minor time? Ask yourself, what could I have achieved that I didn't? Now, take this one step further with number 3. What do I want to achieve in the next 4 days, the next 2 weeks, the next 6 months, over the next year, over the next 10 years? What do I want to achieve? Well, all this falls in line with your goals. What you could achieve has to fall in line with what you want to achieve. What you could do has to line up with what you want to do. And what you could become has to meet what do I want to become. Everything affects everything. And through the proper disciplines practiced every day, through the proper disciplines, the what could I do has to match up with what do I want to do. And here's number 4. What can I do to achieve this that I'm not doing now? What could I do to achieve my goals that I'm not doing now? What things do I need to work on that I'm not working on now? Remember, it's easy to do the disciplines, the little things every day, and it's easy not to. It's easy not to. Look back.
Yeah, man, I think about the same way thing. You see me? You see, other things Jimmy Run, because Jimmy Run we are listening to right now, see me, just give it how much layout of things that we can do and things are easy to do, but it's still hard to do, see me, because that's something more we can do. So that make it easy to do because you can do it. No, but not doing it, you choose not to. You see me? So it's easy to do and it's easy not to do, right?
List you made of your 3 most important work-related goals. Look back at your list of the 3 most important personal and spiritual goals. How are you doing with these? Are you making progress a little each day, a little each day? Are you appreciative of the progress you've made so far? It's important that you take time out to acknowledge yourself, your achievements, what you've done so far, where you've come, who you've become. Self-appreciation is a stage in building ambition that takes a little more maturity, a greater resolve, knowing that you'll do it until you get it done, and taking the time out to acknowledge yourself for doing it. Self-appreciation comes from already being firmly set on the course of positive self-direction, being on the right track, having that wonderful blend of humility and self-esteem, knowing within yourself that you're accomplishing your goals, and knowing yourself enough and being confident in yourself enough to avoid needless bragging. Self-appreciation says that you admit there's room for improvement, knowing that you're on the right track, but admitting the need for continued growth, more books, more seminars, more skills, more disciplines, greater awareness, bigger vision. There's always more room to grow. There's always more knowledge to gain, always more skills to perfect. We're never done with the education process because education is part of the path to wealth. Education and learning is part of the path to health. Continued education can turn you around if you're headed in the wrong direction. We need the mental food that others provide. We need mental exercise. We need to open up our minds to different alternatives. We need to learn to appreciate the other side of the debate so that we can strengthen our own and defend our own. We need to expose ourselves to a wide range of thoughts and philosophies and ideologies. You've got to listen to a variety of speakers, read a variety of books. No one speaker has all the answers for you. No one book has all the answers. You can't get all the answers from one person. We need a variety of influence to give us input, to give us ideas, to manage our business, to manage our relationships, to manage our finances, to take advantage of our time. We need a variety of influences. We need a variety of books in our library. We need a variety of tapes in our video library, our audio library. We need a variety of voices. And here's what else we need. We need a variety of points of view. Points of view can be so valuable. Somebody says, did you ever see it from over here? And you say, no. So you step over there where they are and you take a look back over here from their point of view. And you say, my gosh, I never thought from this perspective. It's so different. No wonder you think the way you do. Here's the clue. Take advantage of all that's available in terms of mental food and mental exercise. Be eager to learn.
When I was 40.
Yeah, my peeps, so now come down already. DJ Twin there in the lab, Twin Supreme Radio Show. It is. You know, I got Jim Rohn as the speaker this morning. So we are reflect for ourselves, right? And the strategies that we are use, the achievements that we have, whether good or bad, same way what we can do to betterment that, what we can work on to make some different change, same way. You see me? Yeah, we are talk about like reading more, writing more. Now in another stage, yeah, because most away, like in terms of Jamaican black people, most of we never take a book after we left school, and like we tell ourselves, so yo, right now we are here in school done, you know, so we done with book. But me not think that I right way to go. Me think just like how Jim Rohn say, if you want to have massive growth and success, same way you have to continue to learn. Same way they always say leaders are readers. So the more you read, the more you learn to lead. Same way, you understand? So you gain better knowledge and understanding in terms of how you do things. The strategy then where you have in terms of your own personal life, what you would do differently. You see me? No, that's you get the information from Twin Supreme with the show, yeah, like, yo, God no. You know, so I learn something for the show, yeah, and like we go apply it to my life. Yeah. There's strategy there. You see me? You don't know about DJ Twin there in the lab.
Always be eager to learn, no matter how far along you are in the journey, no matter where you are in your success. Keep that eagerness to learn. Gather up as much knowledge as you can.
Sure.
And then what? Debate it. Put it all on the table and look at it. Dissect it. Turn it around and stare at it. Ask questions. Make statements. Don't take it for granted that one person has all the answers you're looking for. Take their knowledge.
I agree, Anisha. Very interesting topic. You see me, and then topic give keys. You know what a lock, you want the keys to open up doors. And these strategy, these messages, influence, Yeah. If you really take a layout and the blueprint and what you know and say, same way likewise what me I say, trust me. You see me? And we don't want to listen to those what we are say, but the action and what we are take in terms of how we are get there, what we are do. You understand?
But don't take it as the only knowledge. Make sure that what you finally do, the model you develop of strong appreciation for your own style and your own methods and your own process for achievement, make sure that what you finally do is a product of your own conclusion. That's what's valuable. Not to just go do what someone says without debating it. Consider the source and then do it your way. You can take an interest in what someone says, digest it, take notes on it, but then debate it. Look at it from all angles. Be a student, not a follower. Building your ambition is a process unique to each and every one of us. Gather all the knowledge that you can. Then develop your approach as a product of your own conclusions. Your own conclusions, not someone else's conclusions. Your own conclusions. You can't fall for other people's philosophies. They may not be right. As you collect knowledge, you must sort and find out what's valuable. Then you can develop your own philosophy. And your own philosophy becomes the most important of your guidance systems, one of your guiding lights. So develop your own plan, lest you get into trouble with someone else's. And debate the plans of others, the philosophies of others, the achievement styles of others, the way others appreciate themselves. Debate all this. Why? Because it affects everything. The value you place on your plan, the value you place on yourself, the value you place on life in general affects everything around you. It even affects how you respect time, the 24 hours a day given to each of us to do with as we please. There's a connection between appreciating yourself and appreciating and respecting time. People who appreciate themselves understand and respect the use of time. Here's what I call the best kept secret of the rich. Interesting discovery that I made one day. I couldn't believe it when I found out that rich people have about 24 hours a day, and poor people have about 24 hours a day. Wouldn't that drop?
So what I tell you, so use of time have to do with everything, how them propel, how them perceive their time throughout the within 24 hours. Because if all of we have the same 24 hours, how them rich or how we poor? Strategy, brother.
You mad until you found out what the difference was? I'm telling you, the difference is in the management of the time. A few simple disciplines practiced every day, and your whole life can change. Your future can change. Your income can change.
Definitely. So you know I go already DJ Twin there in the lab, Twin Supreme Radio show. It is this morning. It's gonna be a short one this morning, same way. So you know that was Jim Rohn. Same way. We love the information. Same way. Create topic this morning, isn't it? Judge and God. See, we have things to work on though. We have a self to work on. Same way. All of who they live, drop something in the chat so we know all of who they up are running. Twin Supreme Radio show. You see me? So we go do a little summary of myself in terms of even show how I go on what I think me can do personally. You see me? To see better success and better growth. In terms of even show and my own personal life. You see me? Consistency is a big thing for me, but I'm not really consistent so far. I'm not talking about with the show, you know, like in terms of the practice them what you have. You see me? Sometimes I fall off, like me to do something and me give myself some time and then me go back. But that's our big challenge, that's our big issue. Where we as people, know only say you want to achieve something, same way, you can't give up. You see me? You can't stop no point in time, same way. So, me analyze walk on with myself. I'm like, all right, Pim, maybe if you have no major challenge, you know, consistent enough. So that I what me I gonna work on now. Same way in terms of more consistency. They can keep the show, Twin Supreme Radio Show alive, keep the fans them energized, keep them motivated, keep them active in terms of what they learn, the knowledge, information that they get over the same way. And how they feel about the show same way. Some people who they on the show, most of the people them gonna work. So you know what I'm saying, isn't it? But when the people them come in same way or the people them drop some in their comments, tell you what you think about the show itself, what would I like to see more of, what I like to see me do. You understand? And the only thing me feel like me have to work on for myself are more consistent. Isn't it? So far, so good. We don't complain because what we are doing, we never used to do it before. So it's partly new. So because we are doing something new, you know, it's gonna take long, it's gonna take work. You understand that? It's gonna take effort, it's gonna take time. You can see the big changes in the all what go on. But the great part, what me always say, no man, you don't have to great to start, you know, but have to start to be great. Same way. So me start Team Supreme Radio Show 3 months now, and the consistency is right there every Monday. We live, regardless of what go on. We come through for the people and we come and we give some great analogy. Some things that we are analyze, some things that we are learn from. So my motivational speakers, them when we listen to same me, likewise me brother same me. Like people in a full community of people who understand, so guess what? Everything needs a community surrounding that information. What we have, and there are people who are gravitate to this because they feel good for you, so guess what? You know, so one positive show over there, something can go through the same way, you can learn something. And the people might learn, well, for people after your thing, you know, so you show them phenomenal, you love your energy from the show, kind of thing, same way. We go get one quick feedback from my brother. As we say, when I get to that show, when I draw the show this morning, not too long, but you know, I come down already. Same way, so we go through the DJ for a minute and we go hear feedback for the show. DJ,
Yo,
what?
I want blessings, you know.
Yeah, man, up
Oh, that's
and running.
big
Team
up to everybody.
Supreme. They're on the show live.
Yeah, man, big up to everybody, the world, Twin Supreme Nation, you know what I mean? All the fans them check in, want to check in yet. You know what I mean? You know, it's a great day, same way. No Monday, we out of the show, go on same way. So, pick up yourself, you know what I mean, analyze yourself. I don't know what they said the word for me, as you know, you can look, step back and say, all right, then self-reflection. So, it's a big vital, I like it. You see me?
Yeah. Can we reflect on ourselves in terms of what we are doing, how we are doing, and what we need to do.
Yeah. And you know what I mean, the topic that we touched on about consistency and the main reflection to me is actually time. You see me? I have a challenge with my time management, you see me. And normally there's me things that I need to get done and things that I want to get done, but because of how I manage my time, and I need as effective as I should, because I don't manage my time properly. So that's something where the work for me personally, you know what I mean, that's my biggest challenge so far as time management. You understand? So that's my takeaway from the show today. And definitely consistency too. You know what I mean? Me personally need to learn how to be more consistent. You know, more while challenges forward for the journey, you know what I mean? We get frustrated and things, you know what I mean? And kind of change up the energy a little bit. But yeah, them two things, the time management and consistency. I'm calling point for me to them. You know, right them don't come here trying, but me have them in a middle of keen and you know what I mean, checking up on the show for more information. So you know what I mean? Just like how you inspire me, same way to be more consistent and whatever me I do. You know what I mean? Big up to that, I respect all the time. No.
Alright, big up yourself, same way. Me love the takeaway from the show, same way, because me get me learn so me need to work on my time, same way, and you know, me need to manage my time way greater, same way. So me have to take that from you, same way. So the two of we have the same problem, so we can work together.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Actually, yeah, we think you're great. You actually step further and say, you know what I mean, create a mastermind group. You know what I mean, we can work with accountability. We can call and say, yo, you do this, you do that, you know what I mean, and you can do the same. That's actually people on the radio show. That's something where we learn, so we need, you know what I mean, we need somebody where we are going to hold accountability regardless.
True.
Somebody who can tell we how it is, whether we like it or not.
True.
You know what I mean? And that for me actually people who care about it, who are serious about it and care about it, just the same to hold me accountable and say, yo, at this way you're supposed to be, you do what you're supposed to do.
True.
You know what I mean? And apply a little pressure so we can know, say, yo, don't mess up, you know what I mean? Keep the focus.
True.
You see me?
True.
So we definitely can look into that, isn't it? As a step forward to say, yo, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, me love that same way. So right here and then we know what we have to do same way. Create a mastermind group with people where go hold you. Oh God. We're gonna have a minute upon the show, hello? Me there live. Beg you 5 minutes so we call back. Yeah, DJ. You know, small interruption just a while ago. Same way, twin.
Yeah.
Small interruption just a while ago. Not what we plan for me to put the phone for not no disturb, but it is what it is. Same way. As when they speak,
yeah, man, no problem.
When they speak of the mastermind group, same way having people in your life where you go hold you accountable. Same way. That's why you see all rich people, you know, rich people always have mentors. So in our life, we need people who will guide me. We need people who will mentor me, teach me, show a strategy how we can become the best version of our own self.
Sure, definitely. Valid point. And actually, me approach a couple of people since I've been here. I don't know. Personally, for me, me start like how me I think, you know what I mean, in a greater term right now. You know what I mean? The journey has been phenomenal for me personally. I start like few people who would love to be like, you know what I mean, and I call them up and I say, yo, what you think, you know what I mean? Give me some viewpoint, you see me. So it definitely have that in my arsenal right now. When I do that, you know what I mean, I ask people to help people, me think say, oh yeah, I do good. You know what I mean, where I want to be like them, I can do what them I do. And think, me reach out to a couple of people who do that same thing. So that would be a strong recommendation from me, you know what I mean, to reach out to people who scared do something what you don't want to do, learn from them and see and say, yo, you know what I mean, what you think about this? You know what I mean, ask them for some ideas and say, share some ideas. And they have to run them, but you don't know the skills of premiership, big up on yourself. Valid point too is attitude, you see me? You know what I mean? So time, consistency, and attitude are the three biggest takeaways. You know, attitude never bring up in that show, you know what I mean? What you have to advocate because your attitude towards life and towards people and the speaker, Lord, you see me? Just like a famous author says, you see me? Your action speaks. So no matter what you are telling me, say, the different view, your attitude, isn't it, towards me, or how you are looking, you know what I mean, to define the kind of person you are versus what you are telling me, say, isn't it? So time, attitude, and consistency, you know what I mean, that's it for today for me. Big up yourself, you know what I mean, big up everybody for doing something really sure, you know what I mean, the whole nation, big up yourself, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
man.
And
blessings again.
Respect our manners for calling, but I say it's a pleasure always having you on the show. So you know you got respect our manners.
Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, man, blessings.
Alright, so that was DJ Twin all the way in Florida. I don't know, I come down. Always phenomenal for have him on the show, same way. So great takeaways, same way. Create a mastermind group with people who are going to hold you accountable. That's what we need most of the time. We need to have people in our life where, you understand? Yeah, we're going to hold you accountable for things. So we're going to make me know, say, yeah, we need to work on this, we need to work on that. You understand? So strategies will can work, some things will work, some things will not work. Same way. So You know I come down already. It's all about Monday morning things up in the show. We're gonna make a next call. Yeah, go get a next feedback from somebody who's on the show. Yeah, what them think and get for them point of view.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You're the
What's up?
live on Twin Supreme Radio Show. It's a Monday morning, so you know I come down. You know what the topic is this morning?
Yeah, self-reflection.
Okay. So what you get from the show so far, tuning on Twin Supreme Radio Show, or where you reflect from, like in your life, like say, me when up on a level here, there's so many different changes since me are tuning on a show here. See me.
All right. For me, changes in life require rehearsal or preparation.
Mm-hmm.
When I was at a place where I was at a place where I feel so comfortable, like everybody in one place where you feel so comfortable, like you're in your comfort zone, you feel like you know want to come out if you're in another situation there.
Yeah.
And since then, me view things better, look into myself better, me have to say me have to make some changes in my life or whatever. Like me this stubborn, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, you have to push yourself. You like one of the motivational speakers. I remember Jim Rohn would say you have to be uncomfortable to be comfortable, and it requires sacrifice. Certain things they have to shake off, like you have to remove certain things to get to the next level.
Nice.
Everything is in your mind. Like for example, somebody they said they're gonna go on diet and make no if in your mind, if you don't put your mind to it, it's not gonna work. You understand?
Sure.
And that is where you need to get it right first. You have to get it in your mind, like you have to renew your mind or fix your mind, fix yourself or whatever.
Definitely.
Yeah. So so today I want to encourage somebody on here that to renew your mind because everything is inside of you. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And there is no way you can. There is no way you want to live you want to live the life like others that is on top without push out or put in the work or make the sacrifice or whatever. But I just want to say thanks. You have teach me a lot. I'm learn a lot, and I look at things different from them time. You understand? I may have fixed myself, may have worked for myself, and me still have a long way to go, but everything takes time, so me just have to bond with it.
Okay. Well, really appreciate your calling, CMA, your support on the show, and all the takeaways where you get from the show, CMA, and all the information you learn. So it was nice hearing from you on the show, CMA. People are gonna listen what you say, and then at least one or two or maybe a million people will, take something from your one encouragements and what you learn, CMA, and where you come from. Because you say when there one place or one part in your life, and the show has been a major change in terms of information where you get.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we really appreciate you, CMA. We appreciate everything we are going on the show, CMA. It was great having you this morning on the show, CMA.
Thank you.
Okay.
And thank you for calling.
Alright, cool, no problem.
Yeah.
Alrighty then, my peeps. So you know I come down already. DJ Twin there, CMA. Twin Supreme Radio Show. It's a Monday morning, so you know I go. Right? This morning show. Lovely. Lovely, interesting topic. Phenomenal one, same way DJ Twin. Flawless all the time. Same way from way over there in Florida. You see me? You know how we do this on a Monday morning, same way regardless of the higher or the lower level way. There, we still a do this. Consistency we are work on with the show. We are put in work. Same way we tell the people so we are going to do the same way and we not give up and we not stop. So it was a great Monday morning. I appreciate all the people who streamed this morning, same way. So you know it go. Shade body just check in. Big up yourself. Yeah, man, I'm going to check in for the show. You see me? Shade, me no know. You want to call in for the show, you want to give me any insights, what you think, what you learn from the show. You get any valid points from the show so far. You don't know what you want to do. Check in. So we'll go about a minute or two and then the show will come to an end. So your session there. What go on? You know. The number 1-876-530-3187 to call. Phone line is open. So the may come. Alright, cool, no problem. Let's see what I got. Yo. What's up? I'll remember. Shade, which one of the number you use? Me have two number. Hold on, I think of that one. Hold on, let me check. Let me check. Let me see what I got. Two number me have here, yeah. Let me see the one I want. Anyone. Alright. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Morning.
Good morning. How are you doing? You're the live on Twin Supreme Radio Show. Self-reflection are the topic this morning. Same way we are reflect on the things them what we are do, on the growth them what we have, on the changes them when they come in our life. Because we never depend on a level here. We are come from so far. And we reach one point in our life where like things change drastically. So we don't know how things better for you and how you look on it.
Like what it going on in the pandemic, the whole coronavirus and everything.
No, we are talking about not about the pandemic, but we are talking about change, like overall. Like reflect on the things. Yeah, reflect on the things that were changing in your life. Like you know,
Right.
you learn more.
The funny for me is different, but from me I watch and come in, you make us stop think one sided.
Nice.
I mean somebody comment that and you make us stop think one sided because everybody seven brothers seven different minds. So everybody think different. Like say you and somebody have something on and the free thing and that the reason why you and this person have something and him glad free say pretty different something. So you have to the free say no, you can't free one sided for you.
Nice.
Isn't me? Because you can free negative, which them are free positive. So you have to just free positive along the way.
Nice.
Isn't me? You just free positive right now. And you can't think what other people say about you or they need to think it. You have to just do what please you.
Nice.
Isn't it? When you talk to me, them really look into it and it encourage me because no time me usually like when me go downtown, me never really like call to people and it really make me look out and say, you know, say what me I do a phone in it because people always call to me and more when me see people. And I'm like say me have an intention to the call to people, you know, but more when me just not in the moon or me just you see me, I just how the world say.
Okay, so that means that tuning in Twin Supreme Radio Show so far has bring some changes to your mindset and the things and where you do and how you do.
Changes. Bring enough changes because like me the person that really trust people and then something and me have to like put more trust in the people. If me want different to be like.
Yeah, true. Because if you not trust people, people not gonna trust you. Because the universe give you what you get. It's like if you give bad, you're gonna get back bad. And if you give good, you'll get back good.
You have to take your risk and say you're gonna trust people. You not trust everybody, but you have to trust people.
True. Yeah, me totally agree. Yeah. Same way. So we there we are work on the reflections are where we are come from to where we reach now, what we do to make all these changes. Because I know say in a life you have to read, you have to write, you have to encourage yourself to learn and want to learn, right? Because
never too big to learn.
Yeah, right there and then you know say people will learn every day. Then becomes they're easier to get through in their life because the things them do. Right?
Or if you put your mind towards something, you have to achieve it.
Right. So in the day.
One thing no say, and that's the one, and that's the go for, and that's the aim for, how to get you have to put your mindset to one something. You can't have all different something on your mind at one time too.
Sure.
You have to go towards one something at a time. And that I think to 1 minute try
work
to do right now. Because in the person is that me want to do 1, 2, 3 things one time and then so it go.
Yeah. You have to strategize the thing them and know say me go work on this and when me work on this and me finish accomplish this now then me can take out something different. Nice. Me feel good too, because guess what? Since me I did a show ya, my life has been way different same way. Me more focused on the things that me want and what me want to do. My only my takeaway from the show and what me I work on is more consistency. Like me need to be more consistent in terms of keeping it going. Sometimes some little thing happen and they break your vibes and they break your energy. So you kind of fall off. So more kind of get rid of that.
And you have to have confidence with the consistent. Because if you don't have a confidence, it not go work. Yes, hello. Not go work if you don't have the confidence. You have to have the confidence in yourself. That's the next thing too, where people need to work on confidence.
Yeah. So you maybe next show we're gonna do a confidence. So next week Monday is confidence.
Yeah, confidence and have faith.
Yeah. Definitely. So Shade, it was great having you on the show. Same way we're gonna come to an end this morning. Same way so you have to close the show. Big up yourself.
Alright.
Go check out Shade for YouTube, Shade Body, Galang with a bag of something over the same way, so you can go check him out. Same way. Isn't it? It was
right true.
It was great.
Alright, thanks for having me for your show.
Oh God, man. Remember me reach out to you and me tell us you don't know we are trying to create one community around the information that we have where we can create a mastermind group of people where can hold you accountable for the things that you do. Like, you know, say when it comes to growth and changes in our life, we need people who inspire you, people who motivate you, people who already like say you want to do something and the things where you want to do, you have to go check somebody who already done it, somebody who good at it, so you can say, all right, cool. This are the layout, this are the blueprint, this are the guidelines, same way. You're supposed to do this, that. And then people are going to hold you accountable for what you do. You know, go check people when they do nothing, when they have no motive to reach or achieve nothing in their life, same way. So if mediocre are the way you want it, then go find some eyeglass friends. But we not depend on eyeglass, same way. We depend on growth and building and working on our own self, same way. So
at the point of time in your life, you have to get serious and take your life serious if you want to see your life. That's it.
Yeah, so we are good for yourself, CMA, so Twin Supreme with the show. We are invite the people who check in for the show, CMA, if it becomes a mastermind group where we can connect with each other, socialize effectively, CMA, and hold each other accountable for what we're supposed to do, what we need to do, when we need to do.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Big up yourself. It was great having you.
All right, thanks.
All right, so you know you come down already, DJ Twin there, Twin Supreme Radio Show. Endorsement to the end of the show, same way. Goofy's Garage, South Spring Road, finest mechanic and bodywork service. You know you come down. Water Lane Studios, yeah man, Bowl and Bossy Entertainment. Big up on yourself, same way. Hillside Graphic Tees, check them out for Instagram, same way. Fresh Kitty Armor, Instagram. You have Alexia's Classic Swimwear, Find them for IG, CMU. I don't know, big up on yourself. It was a great Monday morning. I really enjoyed the show. Phenomenal one. CMU, you see me. Big up on yourself. Yeah, man. Twin Supreme Radio Show fans. It's always a pleasure being here, having you guys. CMU. Show us our love for the show. Show us our support. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Twin Supreme Radio Show, CMU. I know everybody want growth, but some people want it. So guess what? Spread the word, CMU. Maybe everybody not gonna like go on, but guess what? We always recommend to the people and say, if you check for the show and not for your show, you can't send a friend because just maybe are your friend thing, so you never know. CMU. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Twin Supreme Radio Show. Big up on yourself, all of my fans them. Love on all.